Hello again guys, how are we all doing? Nice to see you all again as always. I'm going to keep this quite brief guys because it's like 20 to 3 in the morning. The only reason I'm making a video this late is because I've just happened to stumble across a video from GB News with Richard Tice explaining what's been happening in the local by-election in Rochdale, which is looking increasingly like George Galloway, of all people, has taken the seat. That in itself is bloody terrifying. Anyway, we'll just quickly skim through this speech of his and then we'll take it from there. I'll be as quick as I can. Tice said, now the polls have closed, people across the UK need to know the truth about this electoral campaign and the implications for our democracy. To suggest that a parliamentary election in this country has not been truly free and fair is a very serious allegation indeed. Unfortunately, however, the behaviour of certain candidates and their supporters in this contest fell very short of our traditional democratic standards. What we have witnessed and experienced in Rochdale is deeply disturbing, yet something else coming out of Rochdale that's fucking disgusting. In recent weeks, Reform UK's candidate and campaign team have been subject to death threats, suffered vile racist abuse, been refused entry to a hustings in the public building, had to relocate for their own safety, suffering daily intimidation and slurs. In one incident, Reform UK business supporters were threatened with a firebomb attack if they distributed our leaflets. Menacing behaviour was a feature of this entire campaign, including outside polling stations on the day of election itself. In the ugliest of contests, we are concerned by the sudden increase of the size of the postal vote, which has jumped from 14,000 to some 23,000 in his constituency since the last general election. US election fraud. The result of the Rochdale by-election should act as a stark wake-up call to those in power and the entire electorate. This is Britain. We are supposed to be a beacon of democracy. This is shameful contest has been more characteristic of a failed state. So there we have it guys, in a nutshell. Rochdale, of all places, the nonsense capital of the UK. Hatred flowing through it. Racist jibes flowing through it, threats of violence, threats of firebombs. The overwhelming demographic of that place just cements what I said to you in the video about the Islamophobic advisor. If you haven't seen that, take a look back and you'll see what I'm talking about. This is terrible, guys. This is very, very worrisome. This isn't only going to be contained in Rochdale, this is going to spread throughout the north of England and beyond. Believe me. I've got to choose my words so carefully. This is so irritating, guys. We're in for a rough ride. That's all I can possibly say. I'm going to leave it at that because, I want to say more, but I can't, and it's pissing me off. So, thanks for watching, guys. I just thought I'd bring you up to speed on what's been going on. And I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Cheers.